Hey, Shalom, Shalom, Shalom. Call halal, Yahweh, Ba'ashim, Yahushua, Ba'ashim, Rahakwadash. And once again, double honors go out to the apostles, bishops, and elders of Great Millstone who rule well. Alright, salutations go out to the fellow Akim that are out there on the highways and byways, and also put out videos over the airwaves, pushing this truth across the four corners of the earth while time still permits us to do so. Trying to wake up the remaining hopefully like this is Nama with the DC Camp Branch of Great Millstone, back for another video. And in this one, wow, you're talking about the bottom of the barrel, the lowest of the low. We're talking about the nation of Edom, the red people, the wicked of the earth, and what Job, or how Job described them in chapter 30, man, to the letter. Viler as the earth, as he says. Let's hear this. What you have here. And there are other videos. I might just, well, as a matter of fact, let me do that now, because we can get some others. Hold on. Alright. And we'll just hold that there and go back to the one that I had. These people are, man. Six people. Well, let's just roll the video. Milk of Wet Wonders. Six. No. Well, you do us. It's only fair. Let's go to this one. Super Saver. My whole family uses the same dirty bath water to save cash. We're such cheapskates, we don't even heat the water up. Oh, man. Look how dirty the water is. That's the first one. Mm-hmm. Let's look at that again. Oh boy. Anyway. Boy. It's always the same, right? Savvy Saver. Look how they look how they hey, the media is a big tool for these devils. They still try to make them look good. All right. Said she even rations out shampoo and conditioner, and one bottle lasts the whole family 6 months. If the rations run out, the family has to wash without it. This is like, going to the extreme to say the least. I mean, this is just wow. But these are those people. Let's get that. This is why. Boy, oh boy, oh boy. Let's go to the other one. Well, let's finish reading this. There's some people. Well, hold on. Speaking to TLC's Extreme Cheapskates, Melanie said that she can afford to buy toilet paper, but we just don't need it. Oh my God. Let me start up. I missed it. To save even more cash, the Roses don't even heat their water up. You heard her say that, and use ice cold water to wash in. Savage Saver, yeah, rations out shampoo. All right. Instead of toilet paper, the family uses old newspaper that they are able to get for free. All right. Speaking of TLC's Extreme Cheapskates, Melanie said that she can afford to buy toilet paper, but we just don't need it. The family does have electricity, but choose to use lanterns instead to save on their energy bills. There are some people in our family that think our cheapskate ways are a little out there. Well, no shit. I can see why people think our behavior is over the top, but I don't care about being normal. Here's the other one. Oh boy. Anyway, instead of keeping their food cold by using electricity, Melanie's husband has buried their freezer under the ground so that the food can stay cool without the family having to fork out. See, they're eating roadkill. All right. So, wow. It says one of the most. It says the good thing about this is that it doesn't cost a dime. One of the most extreme things that Melanie does save cash is to pull her own teeth out instead of visiting the dentist. If I have a cavity, I just take a hammer and chisel and just chip at it until it falls out. Melanie said that she once rendered herself unconscious by using this method, but wasn't phased and just finished off the job when she woke up again. The Rose family survived on, you know, I mean, oh man, let's see what else does it say. They four of them share one double bed. We don't mind cuddling. We're just that kind of family. But they're so good at, you know, polishing shit, so to speak. Melanie said that there are two other bedrooms in the house, but she doesn't want to use them as this would up her energy bills. The family weren't always such cheapskates, but have decided to challenge themselves to seeing how much they can save. It became like a game. Hey, let me tell you, man, for those of you that, you know, tend to emulate, take these people's uh, knowledge and as if it were, you know, that of the Most High. These people are just, and this is Job, all right? And he says, but now they that are younger than I, talking about these self-same people, have me in derision, because Job at this point was brought down very low, all right? Whose fathers I would have disdained to have set with the dogs of my flock. Why? You know the history of these people. All right, yea, whereto might the strength of their hands profit me, in whom old age was perished. For want and famine they were solitary, flying into the wilderness in former time, desolate and waste. Because at this point they were driven because of their ways uh, from the dark nations. It says, who cut up mallows by the bushes and juniper roots for their meat, for they were driven forth from among men. They cried after them as after a thief, like I just said, to dwell in the cliffs of the valleys, in the caves of the earth, and in the rocks. Among the bushes they brayed, under the nettles they were gathered together. They were children of fools, yea, children of base men. Base men. All right. Let's see if I get anything on that. Let's see. Apparently not. Let's see. Let's see. No, it's not going to give me anything on that. Let's see. Let's try concise. Let's try Webster. That should have it. Nope. Let's just do it the hard way there. Let's look up base. The term base can refer to several concepts. Let's see. In general English usage, a base refers to the bottom part of an object or the foundation of support. It's not what I'm looking for. Let's see. The lowest part or edge of something. Let's see. Nope. Nope, 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 nope. Let's see. Not basement. Hold on. See if it'll do it this way. No. Here it is. Finally. A base man. All right. Damn it. It can be described right here. The phrase "a base man" is correct and usable originally. It can be used to describe someone who is morally low or lacking in honor. All right. Let's see. Yeah, these people are just degenerates. That's another one. To fall below a normal or desirable level in physical, mental, or moral qualities. It can also mean to become worse, weaker, less useful, except, for example, educational standards. Oh, that's not what I'm looking for. Here it is. Decline or deteriorate physically, mentally, or morally. All right. Let's see. Having lost. Yeah. Okay. Let's try Cambridge. Let's see. Here's some synonyms: regress, regressive, vulgarize, worse. Let's see. having low standards of behavior. There we go. Just simple, you know. Debauched. Uh, yeah, there you go. Reprobate, exactly. Pervert, deviant. That's what these people are. Oh boy. Let me see. Yeah, that's what they are. You know, this is wow. mm But you'll never see CPS, you know, child protective, you know, or whatever. You know, hey, this is their kingdom, right? You know, for now anyway. But yeah, how about that? Yeah, that's gonna be it. I didn't intend this to be, you know, long. Just for those of you that haven't seen this, you know, it shouldn't come as a surprise, regardless. But for those that do not know, yeah, these are your. This is who Jake tends to want to, you know, be around. Granted that, you know, being around your own isn't much better, but still, next video is gonna be follow up to what's happening. Uh, you know, Jake getting slaughtered, and the, you know, the mainstream media isn't reporting it. They're caught up on stupid shit like Shannon Sharp and, you know, all this other dumb shit. Anything to make Jake look bad as a distraction for what's really happening. All right, so with that, hey, until the next video, hey, shalom.
Pick in the 2025 NFL Draft, the Buffalo Bills select Max